I'm Chef Reactions, and I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada at Red Rock Resort. Red Rock invited me out to spend the next 72 hours. Actually, it's like more like 69 hours. So I'm here to spend the next 3 days eating, drinking, non-alcoholic beverages mostly. I don't really gamble, but I might throw a couple bets down, sleeping, and entertaining myself at Red Rock Resort. If I happen to leave the property, a small explosive device that's been implanted in my brain will detonate, killing me instantly. That last part is not true at all. Welcome to Red Rock.
Holy shit, dude.
It's a chef reaction. Monotonic fraction. 10 out of 10. I eat the whole damn thing. It's a chef reaction.
Red Rock Resort is located about 20 minutes from the airport and the Strip and has about 796 rooms and suites in the main tower. The resort covers a sprawling 70 acres. We checked in and were given VIP cards that allowed private elevator access, as well as some coffee, tea, and treats in the lounge. After that, it was finally time to check out the room, and it was a room all right.
Thank you to Red Rock Resort for setting us up. We're in the Viva Suite. It's about 4,400 square feet. To put that into perspective, the basement that I live in, my grandmother's basement, it's about 800 square feet. So there's that. Look at this. It's incredible. This is the like living room area. And like, it's massive. There's a fucking alligator head. This iPad controls the whole room, I've been told. Got a dining room. Sick table, long table, so you can recreate the scene in Batman. Bruce Wayne and Vicky Vale are having dinner at this super long table. That'd be cool. Tucked behind there is the butler kitchen. We have a butler. His name isn't Jeffrey. I already told him that his presence makes me a little bit uncomfortable, and I probably won't use him. Shout out Blair though, because he gave me a lighter, and I forgot to bring it. I quit smoking cigarettes, but I'll be smoking other things. It's recreational here in Nevada. Got a full fridge, stocked, Pedialyte, just in case you get too fucked up. Charcutes. What are those, pre-peeled Baby Bells? All right, relax. Pre-peeled Baby Bells, nice touch. Fucking watermelon, like, spears. This is where the parties happen. Allegedly, I wouldn't know because I haven't partied in like 15 years. I don't know what the fuck a party is. I don't get invited to them, and if I did, I probably wouldn't go. Bar section. I'm a beverage boy. I'm a drink diva. I like my drinks, okay? Non-alcoholic, I don't really drink all that much. Fully stocked bar. We got the this thing, the Clase Azul. I'm not touching that. I just touched it. I'm not gonna open it. We got Scrabble, because everyone knows when you come to Las Vegas, what you wanna do is play Scrabble. And then let's go to the guest bedroom. There's a balcony that runs along this whole thing. I feel uncomfortable. That's how nice it is in here. Thank you again to Red Rock. Look at the size of these pillows. Massive pillows, king size bed, TV. We got a big TV there. Tons of storage. Like, who the fuck needs all this storage, respectfully? This is the guest bathroom. There were another TV, so we got a TV on each side of this because you need 2 TVs on each side of something. Massive tub, massive shower. You can see outside while you shower. Again, we got the balcony out here. Very nice bathroom. TVs everywhere. TVs for days. There's a door here too. Crouching tiger, hidden toilet. We got another turlet with a TV and a phone. Okay, well, this is my new apartment. Hey, what's up, MTV? Welcome to my crib. We got the throne. Watch the throne, Game of Thrones. Oh, and it moves too, just in case, because like I get my angles, you know? You can get a lot of business done in here. I'm not talking poop. I'm like, this is warming immediately. This is warming me immediately. Just look how big this is. Stay there. It's fucking massive, dude. It's so big. That's the living room. All right, come on in. Over here, we got a powder room. I think in Vegas, it's called a powder room for a different reason. The toilet just greeted me. The toilet just opened by itself and greeted me. Please, chef, use me. It'd be rude not to. Like, what are we doing here? Dope. Look at this sink too, by the way. And this is where all the magic happens. And by magic, I mean like, there might actually, like maybe Chris Angel has stayed here. This is the primary bedroom. That's fucking huge. Look at this. Lovely bathroom. Big old closet. What we got in here? What the fuck is this? Oh, hair dryer. Dyson hair dryer. Nice, dude. Good thing. Gonna need that. Towel rack. Got a beautiful shower. Got another restroom here with a TV. I don't think I've had like. All right, I guess. What the fuck? Every fucking time I come into the bathroom, I just gotta. I didn't even have to go. And then here we are. Like we got another jacuzzi tub. We got a fainting couch. Oh, good. Oh no. Oh. Looks pretty good. It's perfect for fainting. King size bed. Let me know in the comments which room you prefer. I kind of like the other one better, but this is like, they're both balling as fuck, but I don't know. We'll sleep in both. All right, that's it for the room tour. Now it's gonna be time for me to have a salad.
I went on the balcony for 5 minutes and came back in, and like 10 minutes later, I really wanted a snack. Weird how that works, huh? So munched out on the charcuterie and some fruit and some snacks that the fine folks at Red Rock left for us. We were hosted for this stay, so if that weren't the case, I would have been staying in a standard room, which were very nice, by the way. But I'm also not going to do any ratings out of 10 because everything was comped with regards to food, and everyone knows that free food tastes better than food you pay for. It's a scientific fact, so I don't make the rules. Also, don't be alarmed. I'm not wearing a hat in the next scene.
Fun fact about me, I didn't have sushi for the first time until I was like 26. Like legitimately. And like I feel like kids nowadays have it when they're like 3. You know what I mean? Kids by and large are way more adventurous. I don't have children, so I'm just assuming, but I feel like I see a lot more kids in sushi restaurants. Keep in mind, I wasn't a kid when I was in a sushi restaurant, so what the fuck am I even talking about right now? I don't know, whatever.
Started off with some edamame and some shishito peppers for appetizers. Fairly standard, seasoned well. Hard to fuck those up. Not impossible, but definitely hard.
This is the tiger shrimp tempura with a wasabi mayo and a sweet soy sauce. Cooked very nice. Squeeze a little bit of lemon on it. Whenever I'm given some citrus, I have to squeeze it on anything. Delicious. You can't really go wrong. Those wings look really fucking good. They're crispy as fuck. Wasabi honey. Oh shit. That smells good. Nice kick from the wasabi honey. Oh wow. Very hot. Just came out of the kitchen. Let's try their house-made chili sauce. Fuck, that wasabi honey is good. Chili sauce is very flavorful, not overpowering with the heat, but it does have a nice heat. Probably like I don't like to rate heat because it's different for everybody else. It's decent though. Like you might see a couple of beads of sweat on my old bald fucking forehead. Service has been very, very quick. Friendly, very quick.
Blue Ribbon was actually founded in New York as a place originally for people like chefs and industry people to go to after work to have a decent meal. Hence why there's stuff like fried chicken on the menu as well as sushi. Everything was super fresh. This is sushi chef Tim, who is absolutely crushing it. I love the dedication and the artistry of sushi chefs. It's not a skill set that I possess. I've never made sushi, but I do have a definite admiration for it. After dinner, we grabbed some donuts and off to bed. Next morning, ordered some room service. Took about 20 minutes to get there.
Starting the day off with a little bit of room service. Do like room service. I don't get it often, but it's a nice little treat when you do get it. Mrs. Reactions and I are actually going to share everything. We typically share everything, and especially when we do trips like this, because like got to be eating food all day long today, so got to pace myself. We got a continental breakfast that includes some pastries. There's a muffin, a couple. What do we got? We got a croissant. We got a Danish. Blueberry Danish perhaps, a little cinnamon bun, muffin, traditional breakfast. Got some hash browns. Hash browns look decent. Bacon's cooked nicely, and some scrambled eggs. I usually get scrambled eggs at a hotel just because I prefer over easy or over medium, but you know, I felt like scrambled this morning, whatever. Juice, coffee, various jams and spreads and whatnot. I got grapefruit juice for myself. Mrs. Reactions got some OJ. Also got a Greek yogurt parfait on the way. I'm really into yogurt lately. I don't know, it's been like the last year or so. It's once I quit smoking, I started eating yogurt like a motherfucker. Let's try this coffee. It's good coffee. That's good coffee. Really fancy today. I'm gonna try the hash browns without seasoning them. Yep.
Set this for you right over here.
Thank you so much.
If you guys need anything else, just give us a call back at any time. We have 24-hour service, all right?
Appreciate you, brother.
Have a great day. Enjoy.
Thank you so much. Oh, that parfait looks good. Oh, that does look good. Look, with stuff, when stuff is under seasoned, like surface stuff is under seasoned, you can always add salt. You can't take it out, right? So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt here. The tiniest little bottle of Tabasco. Hot sauce these motherfuckers up. People are gonna say, Chef, you could have went somewhere else and got a $5.99 all-day breakfast special. Yeah, you can. When you're in a hotel and things are more expensive, it's because you're in a hotel. Sure, you can go somewhere else, but you're here. So if you want it here, this is what it costs. Also, the whole point of this video is I'm here for 69 hours. So I can't really go anywhere. Let's try this bacon. Bacon good. Now here's the thing for me is the pastries. How do the pastries taste? How buttery are they? This would be on the higher end of a pre-done pastry. Let's try this muffin's fucking. I'm curious as to what this muffin is. I can't even tell by looking at it. It's like kind of wet. The wet muffin. 69 wet muffin. What kind of fucking video is it? It's like a chocolate chip muffin. It's decent. I've yet to have any room service that has truly blown me away in my life. This is another one of those times. It's good. You know, it's not going to blow your tits off or anything like that. Let's try this this Greek yogurt parfait. Yogurt is thick. Yogurt, fruit, honey drizz over the top. Oh yeah, it was a little too healthy for me. You know what I mean? I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I'm not great with adjectives. I'm not a smart man. I'm not an educated man. So I'm not too great with adjectives. As you can tell by me saying great twice within a sentence and a half. If you're here for like super astute observations, you're probably not going to get them, realistically. However, if you do want like real talk, my honest opinion on things, that's what you're here for. That's what you're going to get. Like, comment, and subscribe.
After breakfast, we decided to walk around the property to get an idea of how big it actually was. As I said, it's about 70 acres, which includes the casino, the hotel, a 35,000 square foot spa, this pool, which was really nice. Like, it's just massive. There's so much to do.
Behind me is the lobby bar down there. It's very nice. It's very grand. The chandelier, I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's a chandelier. You see like the light kind of coming in right there. It's kind of cool. No line at the Starbucks either, which is pretty crazy. There's a line pretty much at every Starbucks in Las Vegas, except for this one. We're gonna find the sports book and throw a 20 down on the Timberwolves and Red Wings right now.
I lost.
Hand me a 20, sugar mama. Thank you. Big spender, $20 parlay. Okay, straight up. That's $67 voucher. I've been working the same $20 bill for the last like 18 hours. So it's not bad. It's pretty good. This one says Timberwolf. Timberwolf. Could it be lucky? No, because that's not how these things work. They're digital machines. Luck ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, I guess it does. A big spender. Oh, Red's ready to pop. Come on, Red. Come on, Timberwolf Red. Spent a little bit of time walking around the casino, played a little bit of slots. Came back up to the suite, and on the way up, we ran into the butler. Shout out Blair the butler, very nice person. I said, Blair, I've been racking my brain trying to figure out things to ask you. Like, I'm a very low maintenance person. I've never really had anybody to pick up after me or do things for me necessarily. So I've been racking my brain trying to figure out things that maybe I could get the butler to do, since it's included. It's his job. I got to keep him busy, right? And I truly cannot think of anything. So I said to him, Blair, what's the craziest thing that somebody's asked you to get? He looked at me and he said, honestly, nothing's crazy anymore. I've been doing it for 20 years. I said, all right, well, just give me some examples. My first question was sex toys. He said, obviously. People need a bag of dildos when you're in Vegas, lube and condoms and whatnot. He said tigers were big. Tigers were big. You can rent a tiger for $2,500 for half an hour, apparently, in Vegas. You can get anything for $2,500 for half an hour in Vegas. Like, during the hangover and stuff, it was super popular to get a fucking tiger in your suite. DJs, go-go dancers, illicit substances, whatever you want that's above board, you can get. Let me know in the comments if you had a butler for 24 hours, or in this case, 69 hours in a hotel suite. What would you ask them to do? I'm not gonna ask them to do anything. Actually, wait. I have an idea.
and they all lived happily ever after.
And then what happened? I was born in 1983, meaning that a lot of my formative years were spent in and around mall food courts. So I love a good food court. I'm not gonna get Fatburger, I've already had that. I'm not gonna get Wingstop, I've already had that. Also Wingstop, call me. You're gonna get a slice of pizza, gonna get a sandwich. Tomorrow we're gonna get custard. I love custard, but that's already set up for tomorrow. So let's get some lunch. I'm hungry, man. I'll get just a mini grilled Italian, please. I ordered the mini. They weren't lying, it's mini. There's so much paper. You ever have Subway? Then you've had this. Some might say that this is way too big. Do you want hot honey? His answer is always yes. Yes, I do, chef. Got some side piece pizza. Looks pretty decent. I don't even remember how much I paid. Pepperoni slice is $8 and this slice is $7. You know, again, it's a food court in a casino. It's gonna be more expensive than what you're gonna pay elsewhere. It is what it is. Got a pepperoni, got some hot honey on it. It does droop a little bit. Mrs. Reactions loves the hot honey, so I added some hot honey to it. The dough's got a nice crisp to it. The sauce is nice crispy crust to it. Let's try just the crust. Good crust. It's a solid piece of pie. I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to tell me it's shit, but this is not bad pizza. It's good pizza. Now let's switch on over to the white pie. I like a nice little white slice every now and then. Sauce base is nice and garlicky, tons of cheese on it. Not as crispy as the pepperoni because it's quite layered with the cheese, the mozzarella and the ricotta. It's quite heavy and dense, but it's very tasty. Both solid, good pieces of pizza. I would recommend it if you're here, for sure. I could eat pizza every fucking day, dude. Everybody's like, oh, what's your favorite food? You think I'm gonna say foie gras or some shit like that. I love foie gras. PB&J's, pizza, cheeseburgers. I'm a simple man. I like fancy shit too, but like, I ate 3 cheeseburgers last week and pizza. I like what I like.
Pop back up to the room quick just to relax a little bit before getting ready for dinner, which was going to be at T-Bone's Chop House, which is a steakhouse. Every casino needs to have a steakhouse.
The brioche is nice and buttery. Blue cheese gives it a nice pungency. I'm working on my adjectives. Pungent is an adjective that accurately describes blue cheese. So there's that. Put some butter on it, salted butter. Very nice. Try this pretzel bun now. It smells good. The problem with bread service is I always fill up on bread. Call me Philip. Fill up on bread. It's good bread though. I find pretzel buns to sometimes be hard and dry. This is very nice and soft. Oh, it's big boys. Aperol Spritz is $8. I've said it a million times. I don't really drink. It's not that I don't drink, it's that I don't really drink. Every now and then I do enjoy a nice little cocktail. I'm partial to an Aperol Spritz. It must be the European background that I have. Let's give it a shot. That's nice. If you've ever had an Aperol Spritz, that's a very good Aperol Spritz. I just said Aperol Spritz 17 times. Aperol Spritz. We usually get mocktails. Mr. Action's got the Berry Fresca happy hour cocktail version that includes tequila. It's $10. So not bad prices for a happy hour. It has blackberry, raspberry, agave, and lime. So let's try it out. It's like an elevated berry punch, nice and tart. You gotta hit that second T really hard when you say tart. You can't say tart, you gotta say tart. Got a nice sweetness to it, not overly sweet. Nice, very nice. Both of them very nice. Half of this thing, it would be a little saucy. I've also been smoking weed all day. Wagyu Philly cheesesteaks, they're like mini cheesesteaks, little cornichons on top. They're from the Bar Bites menu during their happy hour, which is from 4 to 6, Sunday through Thursday, not on Fridays. Let's give this a try. Little mini guys, it's $18 for 2 of them. Smells good. The meat's shaved nice and thinly, it's nice and tender, obviously it's Wagyu. The pickle's on top. The cheese sauce gives it a nice saltiness. Everything, what I've noticed is everything's seasoned fairly well. The brioche bun, toasted, nice and buttery. Good. Very good. Steakhouse lighting is notoriously good for filming food content. At the tempura cauliflower, it's tossed in a bang bang sauce. The cauliflower is not hard, which is good. A lot of times when people fry cauliflower, it's not cooked enough. You can tell it was blanched a little beforehand, or sometimes it's super mushy. This is nice mouthfeel, nice bite to it. I would prefer if the sauce was on the side. They sat for about a minute while we were trying out the the Philly cheesesteak, but eventually it's gonna take away from the tempura, the crispiness of the tempura. So I would prefer if it were served on this side. That's just me. It's worth mentioning. I'm this close to being iPhone flashlight menu guy.
It's an American Wagyu. The texture is excellent. Everything is served a la carte. The sides are all tailored to share.
Sure.
Some of my favorites are sauteed mushrooms, spicy cream corn, tater tots. I know you're gonna laugh at me, but the tater tots are
I love tater
excellent.
tots. I love
Yes,
tater tots.
they're house made. So it's
House-made tater tots?
Yeah, they're cooked in deep fried in tallow. It's got a nice crispy outer shell, but a nice soft filling.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Those are happening.
I don't dine at steakhouses often, but when I do, I'm a creature of habit. Crab cakes, wedge salad, steak, 2 sides, dessert. Every single time. It never changes. This time we didn't get dessert because we were going to get custard afterwards. But we got the steak, we got the cream corn, and the tater tots. Everything was delicious. After dinner, we headed back to the food court for some Nielsen's frozen custard. I prefer custard over ice cream, mostly because of the texture. Custard's made with egg yolks, which makes it richer, denser, and gives it a creamier texture than regular ice cream.
This is straight from the machine, vanilla custard. I love custard. I'll custard over ice cream all day, every day. That's awesome. Yeah. It's so good. Chocolate, straight from the tap. So good. What's better, hugs or kisses? You know what I mean? Like,
They make something called a concrete, which is basically like a McFlurry or a Blizzard, where you take your choice of custard, they fill up this cup, make a little indentation here, and then you pick your choice of topping. In this case, a full slice, a legitimate full slice of apple pie, and they blend it up.
that's a whole piece of pie. And that's it.
That's it right there.
Splatter guard, built-in splatter guards.
Absolutely. Here we go. Boom. There it is.
Here at Nielsen's Frozen Custard in the food court at Red Rock. And we got it, they call them concretes. It's a mountain of custard. This one has a whole slice of apple pie in it, dude. I love apple pie. I love apple pie a la mode. This flavor combination is one of my favorites. I can't wait to try this. Yeah, they don't pulverize it completely, so there's nice chunks of the crust and the apple filling. If you're at Red Rock, come and get this, 100%. If you're in Utah, also in Utah, if you're around a Nielsen's Frozen Custard, get a Nielsen's Frozen Custard. It's very good.
Red Rock also has a Regal Cinemas downstairs, and part of staying in the Viva Suite includes access to a private screening booth at the movie theater. So you know I was going to take advantage of that. We were greeted with 2 big old buckets of popcorn, a bunch of snacks, beverages, and more importantly, privacy. There was nobody else there. It was awesome. I used to love going to the movies back in the day, and I just stopped for a long time, and I don't know why. So this year I made an effort to go back. And this is probably the 6th movie that we saw in the theaters this year. It was the Black Phone 2, and I prefer the first one, to be honest. In my 20s, turned down meant something totally different. Turned down for what? For a good night's sleep, that's for what.
Oh, fuck. Imagine I had like drinking thrown in the mix too. Fuck. I don't understand how people do that. I mean, I do. You're young and you're fun, but there's older people that are fucking getting crunk. And that's how old you know I am, is that it's 2025 and I just said somebody's getting crunk. So shout out Little John in 2003. That waffle looks good. Fuck, maybe I'm gonna get that waffle. We're here at Lucky Penny, which is the 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week breakfast, lunch, and dinner restaurant here at Red Rock Resort. Pretty much every casino in Vegas has a 24/7 establishment. You have to, right? Where else are you gonna get chicken wings at 4:30 in the morning? Fucking stack of pancakes at midnight. At breakfast, I am 3 beverage man. 1 to caffeinate, 1 to hydrate, and one just for fun. So that's how I roll. It's hot. Although that was on the inside probably, right? Breakfast burrito. I've never been crazy about breakfast burritos. It's usually just texturally not it for me. You know, I'm sure I've just not had the right one. Got a stack of pancakes, a side of bacon, and the Penny Benny, which I think was made by a guy named Lenny. I'm a butter slut. So when I get pancakes, this is what I do. We're going to the bottom of the stack. We're buttering the bottom. We're stacking another one on top, more butter. That one had the powdered sugar on it, but whatever, we move, we keep going. One more. You might think to yourself, that's a lot of butter. Truly not. It's good for you, it's healthy. And then we go on top, okay? The next move is to cut your stack of pancakes. I go quarters. Oh yeah. And then we go right in the fucking crevasses right there. Pancakes are light and fluffy. The butter, because of my strategic butter placement, has now set up shop on all 4 levels of this concoction.
How's everything tasting over here?
Excellent, thank you so much.
Need anything?
I think we're okay for right now.
Okay, you let me know. all
I
right?
will. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I am gonna hit it with a little bit more syrup though. Call me Billy Ray Syrup. So now we're trying the Penny Benny, again, made by some guy named Lenny, perhaps somebody named Kenny. Sourdough toast, ham, eggs, hollandaise, and a little balsamic jizzle on top of it. So let's try it. Let's see the bust. Decent egg yolk. Sourdough's fresh, nice, good toast on it. Nice saltiness from the ham. Egg is poached very nicely. A little bit of acidity from the hollandaise and the balsamic on top. Hash brown, same as yesterday. They do need a little bit of salt. This is how I double fist. And if I had any more than this one today, I wouldn't sleep.
Time for some morning bingo.
If I win anything in here, it's going straight into a slot machine. Max, 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 max.
This is my first time playing bingo, dude. 42 years old. I'm beyond unk now.
23. Jesus Christ. Oh. 61. Okay, my free spaces. Did I miss one? Here's the tip. Don't press too hard on these things. Okay? Wow. Fuck. Just kidding. Congratulations. Good for you, man. Fuck, we were close on that one. One away on 2 of them. 3 people each got $381. Not bad. I didn't get shit. Benito was 73. I need 73 to... Motherfucker. Oh, 63. The lesson always, if you are gonna game, if you're gonna be prepared to lose, more than anything, have fun. Look at this. This forearm is ripping today. It hasn't been this way since I was a teenager. Do with that information what you will. Sat down for lunch at 8 Noodle Bar. Gonna eat at 8. We're gonna eat at 8 Noodle Bar. Our server, Bridget, phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Bridget killing it, dude. She ran through this menu like, bah, bah, wah, wah, wah. Crushed it. She said that everything's pretty much customizable. If you're not crazy about peppers, you're not crazy about it. The only thing you can't change is the curry. Curry's a curry. So we're starting off with some crispy green beans. She said they're known for them. So we had to try that. I always say play me the hits, right? Nobody goes to a fucking insert band here and wants to hear their brand. You like, play me Paint It Black, you know what I mean? Green beans have furikake, spicy mayo, eel sauce, and scallion. It's like, it's a rice flour tempura. I'm excited to try them. Everything's very light, very fresh. I will say all the servers have been phenomenal here. Like, you can tell when I can tell anyway when someone's a good server. Ooh, wow, those are fast. Look at that. Oof. Tempura breading, nice and light, spicy mayo, always good. Furikake seasoning on there. These are delicious. That's how you do a green bean. It's a great shareable appetite. This might be my favorite thing that we've had on this trip so far. This is the duck bao. The buns are very light and fresh, not hard. We got bingo hands. The duck is not typically my favorite protein. I can take it or leave it. Tastes very nice, very well seasoned, cooked well. Fat could be rendered a little bit more. I like the crispy fat, crispy duck skin. Overall, it's very tasty though. I should have tried it with some of that sauce. I will try the pork one. I'll just keep it on my plate. I'm gonna try it with some of the sauce, the crispy shallot and chilies. Put some crispy shallot on there. Ooh, that's got a kick to it. Pork belly's cooked perfectly. Spicy mayo gives it a nice kick. These green beans are holding up quite well. I'm grabbing one from the very bottom. So in theory, this has been steaming underneath all these other ones for the last, 5 to 7 minutes. Great amount of sauce garnish, not too sauced up. The rice flour tempura holds up, super crispy, super light. These are fucking dynamite. Sound like Guy Fieri. Fuck. Mrs. Reactions said she's never seen me eat more green beans in one sitting before. So she's counting my green beans. Nice thin noodles, good curry flavor. Not a ton of heat, but it does have a lot of flavor. Very nice. We got no shrimp. Mrs. Reactions, not crazy about hot shrimp. Overall, it's a very solid meal. Every time we walk by here, it's always been packed, always.
After lunch, it was time to do some bowling. And look, normally doing all these activities would drive me fucking crazy because I have to get in the car, everything's located within the hotel, so it's very easy to get to and from everything, which makes it good for me. I suck at bowling. Don't be fooled by that one shot.
I just grabbed a 7-pound ball. It's the lightest one that I can see. I'm just gonna try to do some crazy spin shit. Hopefully I don't break anything. I'm Chef Reactions. Welcome to Jackass. I think I gave myself a hernia.
Headed back to the room afterwards to just chill and enjoy the room and enjoy the view before getting ready for a final dinner of the trip at Osteria Fiorella.
It's our last dinner at Red Rock. We're at Osteria Fiorella. It's Mark Vetri's restaurant, named after his grandmother, so I already like it. My good friend Chris, at Not Just a Bartender, actually worked for Mark Vetri for a long time, so I'm excited to try this. Checking out the antipasti. There's wood oven pizzas. I don't think I'm gonna get a pizza. We had pizza slices yesterday in the food court, so I'm gonna skip pizza today, just to leave room for something else. Probably gonna start with the Frito misto. I'm a sucker for a Frito misto. You can fry anything, and I'm gonna eat it. Probably get the meatballs as well. They look good. Bread service hates to see me coming. I'll tell you that much. Yesterday they brought up the board that had the fork, and they're like, "What kind of bread would you like?" And I was just like, "Yes, thank you. Give me all of that." Nice and fluffy, nice chew to it. The bread service at Red Rock in general has been on point. For my drink, I got a mocktail tonight. I got the Kokomo. Got orange, pineapple, coconut cream, and Fever Tree blood orange ginger beer. Look at the ombre on this. And that's a word that my wife taught me. Is that ombre? Did I say that right? It's like ombre. You get a nice sweetness from the orange. And you know what? Fuck, I'm not doing that. It's good. I like it. You should try it if you're here.
There's some fresh figs, crushed pistachios, and we have a really nice little apple saba on top for it to really just tie it all in.
One of the chefs just came out and dropped us off a little treat. It's burrata. I did that on purpose. You know I did it. Burrata. It's burrata. Burrata, if you know what I mean. It looks really nice. Presentation's very nice. He seemed very proud of it too. Did he not? He seemed very proud of this dish. So I'm excited to try it. Dude, if someone's proud, I'm talking to Mrs. Reactions, and I'm also talking to you right now. If somebody's proud of what they do, you know me. I love that shit. As somebody in the industry, chefs treat chefs well. It's always that way. This is enjoyable. Nice sweetness from the fig. I like the texture of the pistachio. Bit of pepperiness from the arugula. I feel like a fucking douchebag when I talk about food. Honestly, I dislike it. For the main, I think we're gonna go branzino. Like normally, I go bone-in veal parm every single time. I'm gonna switch it up today. Show you a pescatarian option. Pescatarian. Gesundheit. Oh, they have a bone-in pork chop. That sounds good too. No, we'll go branzino. Remember Benzino the rapper? Remember Grandfather Rap by Eminem? That was like the hardest diss track ever. Don't even get me started on Ja Rule. You remember like Who Kid mixtapes? Ah, fuck, I used to drive 2 hours. Who Kid? Can't even hear the fucking song. DJ Clue used to get DJ Clue ones. This song is a banger. Wrap it up, chef. You're fucking rambling. Man. Try this meatball. Very nicely cooked meatball, not dry. Cooked throughout in a good temperature all the way throughout. Nice and hot all the way through. Very nice. Comes with whipped ricotta, focaccia, and some nice red sauce. Switched the pasta to cacio e pepe. I figured we went red sauce to begin, no red sauce with the main, and got branzino as well.
Obviously with pastas, there's an endless amount of shapes, but when chef showed me this one, doppio, right? Double ravioli essentially. I was like, no way. Short rib filling on one side, potato filling on the other. Potatoes cooked down, butter, sour cream.
Yeah.
You add a little leeks as well, just for a little bit of texture because it felt really just needed a little texture.
Bon appetito.
Thank you so much. That's really fucking good. That's really good. Holy shit. It's a simple but complex dish at the same time, and that's my favorite stuff. The flavors are very deep. I'm really glad I tried that. I said earlier that the green beans were my favorite bite of the trip, and at the time they were, but I think there's a new leader in the clubhouse. Hitting a wall. We're approaching 2.5 full days of just eating. I'm not as young as I used to be. So, fuck, I used to be able to eat, man. I used to be able to eat. eat. You wouldn't think so by looking at me. So I have a tapeworm that takes care of it. I feel like I used to be able to do a lot of things. The moral of the story is, now you can't. Everything tonight's been very, very good though. Very good. No complaints from me.
We have our bronzino cooked in the Jasper grill with puttanesca and
Oh,
fennel
beautiful.
salad. My favorite dish on the menu, cacio e pepe, butter, cheese, and black pepper.
Perfect. So it's just a good quality piece of fish. Wood fired, seasoned well. Squeeze of that lemon on there. We got a little puttanesca sauce. I needed a light piece of fish tonight. That's what I needed. And now for something completely different. Pasta dish made of cheese, pepper, and flour. Cacio pepe, I love cacio pepe. Nice and creamy. Al dente, not too al dente. Nice and peppery. This is a very solid meal. I would be very comfortable recommending anybody to come to this restaurant for dinner. No problem.
After dinner, we stopped into the Rouge Room, which is a lounge that features nightly specials and themed nights. We were only there very quickly though, because we had to travel the next day, so needed that rest. So some final thoughts on our stay here at Red Rock. First off, I have to acknowledge this is not the norm for me, and probably not the norm for a lot of you. It might be the norm for some of you, which is awesome. Congratulations. I hope you just kind of see this for what it is. It's not a flex. It's more like, I got to do this cool experience. I'm hoping to show you how cool it was and how enjoyable it was. The hotel, it's beautiful. You feel like you're in a resort in, like, I don't know, I've never been, but like Arizona or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's obviously a desert all around, but you don't feel like Las Vegas. I mean, you do, because there's you know, gambling everywhere and slot machines and tables and shit like that. But like, the vibe is definitely different here. That might be more what you're into. If you're more into like the party scene, the loud, you might be better suited for the Strip. I'm not here to tell you where to stay or what to do. I'm only here to tell you what I experienced, and I really enjoyed it here. Granted, everything was taken care of for us, right? I'm saying this and I mean this. I would stay here again. I will stay here again. I don't know if I can go back to the Strip if I come back. It's a little bit of a ways away if you need to get to the Strip for something, but it's like, everything's here. You don't really need anything. Hotel was clean. Everything was centrally located, which makes everything good. Logistically, you have everything here. You've got Italian, you've got Japanese, you've got Greek, you've got this, you've got that. You've got everything kind of located here. There's bowling, there's a movie, like, there are activities. We've been here for 3 days. That's plenty. For Las Vegas, that's plenty. I don't think anybody needs any more than 3 days in Vegas. I've made a bunch of jokes throughout this video about the fact that I live in a basement. I go back to that reality. That's the life that I chose, and I'm very happy doing that, and I'm very fortunate to be able to take care of grandma because of people like you watching this. I don't take it for granted. This resort has been phenomenal. The food has been great. The staff has been wonderful. And I know somebody's gonna say, obviously they're wonderful, chef. You're being hosted and they're treating you well. It's a hospitality business. From what I've seen, all the staff has been hospitable, very hospitable to everybody around the resort. I'm sure somebody in the comments is gonna say, oh, I was there and they were a dick to me. You were probably an asshole. This is all a roundabout way of saying I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this leads to me being able to do more videos like this. So to wrap it up, for Chef's final thought, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe.
It's a shame.